My name is James White. This is my 1968 Chevelle, and I've owned it for a little over 10 years. The whole drivetrain had about over 70,000 miles on it when I first got it, and I noticed that when I was doing any type of road course events or any autocross, my transmission was getting pretty hot, and so when I would be out there on the course, maybe I might be able to be out there just for about 10 minutes. And I knew eventually the transmission was going to wear out and I'd have to switch to a manual, and especially with the upgrade of power that I planned on doing with the engine, I knew eventually I had to make that swap to the transmission. So when I was looking for, I wanted a full complete kit, and I don't know anything about manual transmission swaps as far versus LS swaps. And I wanted a kit that was going to be complete, where I didn't need to go back and search for more parts. And also, I didn't want a company to sell me things that I didn't need. And that was the reason why I went to Modern DriveLine. What made it different was, again, they didn't want to try to sell me something that I didn't need. And another thing about the kit that I noticed, it was vehicle specific. I've ran into issues, whether it was suspension or something else, where they would sell you a part that was universal, and then you had to make some type of modification to make that part work. And I didn't want any type of headaches when I ordered a complete kit. And again, with Modern DriveLine, the kit was vehicle specific to my year and model, and that's what I like. So I'm really happy with the TKX, especially going from automatic. I think if I was, maybe for a cruiser, I might have gotten by with what I had, but as far as performance goes, if you're going to make any type of power upgrades, and again, it's less stress for me, so it's more durability and less stress for me. And the reason why I say that is because, again, I would always monitor my transmission temps on a road course, or maybe even an autocross if you're out there for a significant amount of time. And right when I was, really feeling it out there, I'd have to get off because of that. I know a lot of guys are going T56 route and stuff like that, and I didn't want to make any modifications to the tunnel. And with this TKX, I was able to, actually the shop that did the installation, when I was there with them, I checked the clearance and everything was good to go. There was no modifications that had to be done with the tunnel, and my pinion angle is right. So I got no, with the pinion angle being correct also, it's not sitting low the way you might get with like a 4L80 or something like that. So that's something that I was really pleased with the new TKX. I would definitely recommend Modern DriveLine. Matter of fact, I got a couple on social media, a couple of DMs or messages from other people that are using other companies, just say as far as the clutch and the reservoir setup, how mine was able to fit. And they're using, again, when I talk about these universal parts, they're trying to make them fit because these other companies sold them that, and I'm just glad I didn't have to deal with it. So I just tell them, like, you know what, you should just call it Modern DriveLine. They'll sell you the parts that you need. So I ended up connecting with James Ferguson from Modern DriveLine. He really helped me out a lot putting the kit together. He was asking very specific questions about the build. He knew how active I was, whether it was on social media or maybe at some car shows or some events such as maybe road course events or maybe some autocrosses here and there. And then he offered me a partial sponsorship, and when that went well, he then offered me a spot at SEMA, which I'm very grateful for. And I'm just, to be out here. It's good to see some street cars, some trailer queens out here, and I hope in the future SEMA will start bringing some more cars that are driven versus trailers. So it's good to see that here.